Very nice. Very nice. We saw Sambandha, Abhidheya, and Prayojana as a connection. Good. What else?
Four defects
Four defects.
about conditioned soul.
Four defects of
And
the conditioned souls. Very
that
nice.
is error, cheating, to be illused, and fourth one is
So senses are not strong.
Senses are not perfect. Very nice. Okay. Good. 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 What else? So what is this? Why does Srila Prabhupada talk about senses are not perfect and defects and all of that?
So we are a conditioned
Soul.
souls with
Okay.
all these defects. So
Okay.
Vedas are the only ways which are passed on from Krishna directly.
Okay.
And without going experiment basis, it's important that we believe and follow the Vedas, because the Vedas are instructions by Krishna. Since we
Okay.
are
Very
full
good.
of defects, yeah,
Yes. Yes. Since we are
and
full of
we will
defects,
not,
we can't comprehend. Yeah.
we can't
Therefore, we need.
comprehend, we cannot see, our vision is, not there.
Very nice.
We have
We
the
need
other three
external support.
support, yeah.
Yes. We
And
need
since this
external
is,
help.
yeah,
Yeah. And the Vedas become our external help. Yeah. And
they
there's an
are
analogy given. Who remembers the analogy of why we should believe the Vedas?
that
It's related with mother, Vedas.
Mother. Yes. What is that? Mother.
mother will only tell us who is the father.
Correct, exactly. Yeah. So Krishna, our original father, who can tell us? Only the mother. We on our own will not be able to find out. Yeah. Good. So therefore, the belief of the Vedas. Very nice. What else?
Then Vedas are Shabda Pramana.
Shabda Praman. Very nice. Yeah. And what does that mean? Shabda Praman.
So we
In
have
comparison to other Pramanas.
it's of something Pratyaksha and Anuman. We cannot believe
Anumana.
on
Okay.
that.
Very nice. Yeah. So Shabda Praman is basically what?
Your audit perception through a authoritative source.
Authority, through an authority. Very nice. Yeah. So when the authority tells us, we believe it because they know the truth. Very good. Very good. What else?
And Veda is also Shruti.
Veda is Shruti or Shabda Praman. Very nice. Yeah. Sorry, Rashmi Mataji, you were saying something?
Vedas are considered as apaurushya, means beyond this.
Apaurushya, beyond human. Yes. Very nice. And therefore, the other belief also comes into the picture. Very good. Very good. Good, good. So everybody is tuned in into the introduction. Very nice. Yeah. Since everybody is expert, let us see how expert you are. Let's do a quiz.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. On the introduction. So I will put the link on our chat. Just give me a minute. Okay. So you can, or I can also put it in our WhatsApp. I'll put it on our chat here. Let's.
This chat is better. WhatsApp, login.
Whichever. This chat also I will put. And I will put it on WhatsApp also. You can start logging in. Everybody can click on this particular. I will put it on WhatsApp also. What can you see on my screen?
The introduction.
Okay, great. Okay. So log in quickly, please. Everybody can log in onto this particular. I have also put it on the. It's a fun quiz, learning quiz. So don't worry, don't get scared. People are leaving the chat, leaving our Zoom session. Hopefully not out of the fear of the quiz. Okay, I've sent it on.
I can't change the name. Is
Yeah, you can change the name. Those are fun names, so not a problem. If you want, you can change.
Okay.
Those are automatically generated fun names. Okay, everybody's logged in. How many have logged in? 11 participants. How many of us here? 15. Means 3, 4 more people. Log in. Everybody can log in. You can use your mobile phones to log in. You can open the WhatsApp chat. Okay, great. So good. Those are automatically generated names. I didn't want specific names because it another wastes time. So we will start the quiz. Yeah, I think we have 13. We have enough participants. I am okay. Okay, great. So let's start. Krishna, you can join into the quiz. Yeah, it's there on the WhatsApp chat also.
I'm doing a quiz. Doing a quiz.
Okay, all those you have finished, we'll give 5 minutes to others. Okay, hope everybody is done. No, some are still there. Great. Okay, I think we will end. Yeah. All those who are late, no problem. Maybe Krishna is certain remaining, so that's fine. Okay, great. Yeah. So, anyways, the winner is not important. The learning was the important part. Yeah. Very good. I think everybody's got good. 87% is our average score, which is fantastic. Great. I hope that was fun. Any quick questions on Isopanishad introduction?
So, Prabhuji,
Huh.
Srila Prabhupada speaks about uh, Shankaracharya talking about Brahman. And he
Yes.
said that even Shankaracharya has accepted Krishna
Govinda.
as the
Yes.
the ultimate. So then, if that is the case, then why these bifurcation are there?
Bifurcation.
I mean, if
Yes.
like I still hear about people talking about Brahman instead of
Brahman. Yeah.
so if
Yeah.
he was the ultimate source for
So,
the philosophy.
yeah.
Uh,
So if the ultimate source, for example, of the ultimate truth in mathematics is, say, integration and derivation and derivatives, should we teach 1, 2, 3 number line multiplication? We should start teaching them integration and derivation and trigonometry and all of that, right? But we don't do that, right? There is a gradation. Yeah, because the three modes of nature are acting on us, sattva, tamo, and rajoguna, in different levels are acting on us. Everybody is at a different level. Yeah. So everybody requires a different level of understanding for going ahead and progressing. Yeah, like that. So it's not that Brahman and knowledge about Brahman is wrong. It is not complete. That's all. And there is furthermore also beyond that. That is what the understanding here is. So Brahman is just one understanding. For example, when a train is coming in the dark of the night, what do you see first? You're standing on the train
the
on
light.
the
Yeah.
you see only the light. Yeah. So that's your first understanding. Does it mean the light is wrong? No, it is not wrong. Somebody describes, oh, if a small baby is standing there, and the baby says, oh, the train means light. Is that baby wrong? It's not wrong, right? It's the only thing that the baby doesn't know further things. So as a train comes, as he approaches the train, or as a train approaches rather, then what happens? The light goes away, and then you see the train engine, isn't it? And then from the train engine, you say, oh, this is what the train is. And then when the driver comes out of the train, oh, this is what this he's the person who's controlling the train. Yeah. So what happens? Slowly, you comprehend. So it's not necessary that everybody's at the same level. Yeah, Lord Krishna arranges and ensures that everybody understands and moves forward. Yeah. So that's what is the understanding. So in fact, the entire thought process is that there are three levels of understanding: Brahman, Paramatma, and Bhagwan. So Brahman is the light understanding, Krishna as light, or the supreme truth as light. Yeah. The Paramatma is the reflection of the light in the soul, in the jiva's body. Yeah. So that reflection, because Krishna and Krishna's name, paraphernalia, reflection are non-different, they are both the same. Therefore, even when the reflection is there in your heart as Paramatma, he is still Krishna. The Brahman is still Krishna, because Bhagavad Gita we've learned. He says, I am the source of the Brahman. Yeah. So, and then of course, Krishna himself, Lord, the supreme truth, supreme personality of Godhead himself. Yeah. So that's why he mentions this particular point. Why does he mention this particular point? Because we have to learn from authority. And who other than the best authority than Lord Krishna? Isn't it? Yeah. So that's why that particular point comes there. Yeah. So if you look at the second last, third last paragraph, yeah, this one. So this is what he says. Krishna consciousness movement is completely authorized from Vedic principles. And sorry, that was not the part. Where is that? Here. Yeah, that because we learn from authority, we need to know who is the authority. This is called Vedic knowledge. In our Krishna consciousness, we are accepting knowledge from the highest authority, Krishna. And Krishna is accepted as the highest authority among all classes of men, including impersonalists as well as Paramatmavadis or the devotees or the bhaktas. So that's why he gives answers. He gives all three examples. He gives the Mayavadis, he gives Vaishnavas like Ramanujacharya, and also various impersonal teachers. Yeah. Yeah, because we need to learn from the Aroha Pantha, Arohan and Avrohan, ascending or descending process. So ascending process takes a long time, experimental knowledge. We look at descending process. Descending process means knowledge comes from top down. Now, where should it come from? It should come from somebody who is authorized, from authority, isn't it? That's why. Okay, so that's about the very important introduction to understand what should be our attitude towards Bhagavad Gita, towards Isopanishad or the Vedas. Yeah. So let's now look at the very first of the shlokas, rather the invocation. So if you remember this particular structure, what do we basically, this is how the vision, guidelines, and prayers. These are the three key sections of the Isopanishad we saw. So we are going to first do the vision. Vision is basically we'll know the knowledge of the Supreme Person about Lord Krishna. What is his description as mentioned by the invocation section. Then what are the various practices of living entities is what we will see further. Yeah. Good. Any other question?
Hare Krishna.
Yes, Kumud Prabhu, go ahead.
Prabhu, so there's a point mentioned over here that the Brahmaji is considered as the grandfather of the
Grandfather.
Vedas since he received it primarily.
Mm-hmm.
But I always had this question in my mind that Krishna in the fourth chapter always says that I give the knowledge to Vivaswan and then Vivaswan gave it to
Vivaswan. Yes.
Shvaku.
Yes.
So when does this hierarchy come? So it's definitely Brahmaji first since he's the first creator. But when does this hierarchy of Vivaswan and Manu?
Yeah. So actually there are Krishna comes in, he says that when I give this knowledge, after some point of time, the chain of disciplic succession breaks. Yeah, which means Krishna has to re-establish the knowledge again. So Krishna has done this multiple times. He has come in and re-established. Why? He says Yuge Yuge. What is that verse from Bhagavad Gita? He comes where? Again and again. What does that verse say? Who remembers? Yuge Yuge verse?
Yada yada dharmasya
Exactly.
glanir
Glanir bhavati Bharata. What does he say? What is it further?
abhyuthana dharmasya.
Dharma samsthapanarthaya. Isn't it? Yeah. Sambhavami yuge yuge. So, which means dharma samsthapana has happened multiple times because Krishna has come multiple times. So, the first example, very first one is when the universe gets created. This is explained in the Bhagavatam. Yeah, that from the first universe, Krishna expands the sun from Sankarshana, and then Sankarshana expands to the three Purushas, three Vishnu avatars, the Mahavishnu, Garbhodakshaya Vishnu, Shirodakshaya Vishnu. And the Garbhodakshaya Vishnu, from his navel, the lotus comes, and from there Brahma gets created. And to Brahma, Lord Krishna gives the first knowledge. Yeah. So that, of course, in this universe, that is the very first one. Of course, there are so many other universes in which there are other Brahmas, and Lord Krishna has given the same knowledge to other Brahmas also. Yeah. So from Brahma, when he is given, that is where that particular setup has started. Then Brahma gives it to, he gives the, to Brahma, he gives the Chatushloki Bhagavatam. And from the Chatushloki, Lord Brahma expands it into the four Vedas. Then the Vedas are given to each of different Gotra Brahmanas, and then each of those Brahmanas then expand, sages expand it into Upanishads and all of those. We've seen that discussion last time. Yeah. So, and of course, when that gets broken, sometimes in this particular, because there are so many, what I should say, the Ikshvaku and all these are different creators or sub-creators. Original creator is Lord Krishna, then sub-creator is Brahma. Then Brahma creates other people so that they can create further. They are called the Prajapitas. So one of the Prajapitas is Ikshvaku, or Manus rather. Manus are creators, basic creators of mankind. Further they generate. And then two Ikshvaku Lord Krishna gives in this millennium. But for the universe's beginning, when Brahma is created, Lord Krishna gives it to Brahma also, in the form from his Garbhodakshaya Vishnu form. Got it? Yeah, I hope that addresses your point, Kunal, Kumud, Gopal Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu. Yes. Thank you.
Yeah. So multiple times it's like a branch. It's like a tree. So many times the branches happen, and multiple times Lord Krishna comes in to gives.
But is there like a specific time period when it says that it was at this time that it gave it to
Brahma?
no, to Vivaswam?
Yeah, Vivaswan, when the current cycle starts, so we know that Lord Brahma lives for 311 quadrillion years. Yeah.
Yes.
And in one of his day, 2000 cycles come, and in those cycles, so many Manus come, 71 Manus come, isn't it? One of the Manu is Ikshvaku. Yeah. So in
Yes.
that particular cycle, when Ikshvaku comes in, that cycle, Lord Krishna establishes this further knowledge about Bhagavad Gita. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so because Lord Brahma's life cycle is very, very long, 311, you know the calculation, right? 4 yugas,
Yes.
into 1000 is 1 day of Brahma, into another 1000 is 1 night of Brahma. So 2000 cycles of 4 yugas is 1 day of Brahma. Into 30 is 1 month, into 12 is 1 year, into 365, rather somewhere it comes is 1 year, into 100. Yeah, so that comes to that long period comes, and in one lifetime, 71 Manus come. Each of the 71 Manus, different Manus are there, and when one of the Manus come in, that's where this Lord Krishna comes in specifically and talks about. So in our cycle now, where we are present, 52nd cycle of that particular day of Brahma, that's the specific calculation. That's when this comes in.
Okay, bro. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's more clear now. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Okay, so like I said, this is the picture. We are now going to look at the invocation, foundation of knowledge of the Supreme Person. Very, very beautiful, very important verse, and it's very famously quoted everywhere. Verse is Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnam Udachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnam Eva Vashishyate. Yeah, I'm sure everybody's from childhood or somewhere it's been reading. So let's look at what this one says. Rashmi can read the translation.
The personality of Godhead is perfect and complete. And because he is completely perfect, all emanations from him, such as this phenomenal world, are perfectly equipped as complete wholes. Whatever is produced of the complete whole is also complete in itself, because he is the complete whole. Even though so many complete units emanate from him, he remains the complete balance.
Yeah, so interesting mathematics here.
So tongue twister.
Yeah, interesting mathematics here. Whole as in complete portions. If you look at, so if Krishna is infinite, for example, from infinite you take little bit out. What remains? Still infinite remains. That's a definition of infinity, rather, actually. This verse is also called the definition of infinity, and because Krishna is afart. Krishna is afart as in he is like, unmeasurable. Therefore, that particular, and what does Krishna do? He expands. Now, when Krishna expands, does it mean from the like if you take say a bread slice and you cut a piece of the bread slice, what remains? Half remains here, half remains there, isn't it? Which means that bread slice is not it's finite because it is. But for Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, he is complete. He is infinite and complete, and from that complete, one unit is coming out. Still, that same thing, same finite thing remains. That is what the point here is. That's the explanation of who the Supreme Personality of Godhead is. That's the understanding here. He is completely perfect. Then all emanations from him, such as this phenomenal world, the entire material world has come as an expansion of Lord Krishna. So all of that phenomenal complete, they are also complete in itself. Yeah. And what remains, which Krishna, that also is complete. So that's the understanding here. And because he is so, the only way we can comprehend this is through, if you want to mathematically comprehend it, is from the concept of infinity. From infinity, if you remove little bit portion, if you remove infinity from infinity, what remains? Still infinity will remain. Isn't it? So like that. That is what the that's what the understanding here is. So interesting. Srila Prabhupada explains this in the purport very beautifully. What we'll do is let's break into groups and let's do this as a group discussion, but only for the first 4 paragraphs. Yeah. Now, first 4 paragraphs is what we will actually, not many, 3 paragraphs. Sorry, first 3 paragraphs up to this, all facilities. Yeah. So 3 paragraphs are there. My total 5 paragraphs are there, but of the first 3 is what we will tackle today. We'll break into groups. Yeah, and what I want you to do is from each of the purport. Yeah, I want you to bring out the important points. Yeah, for each of the paragraph, 3-slide presentation. Yeah, and in each of your slides should be 1 paragraph important points which you will present. Yeah, everybody is clear about the task? Okay, great. So let's break into groups. 1 minute. Okay. Breakout room.
How much time we will have?
Yeah, 15 minutes, not much. Yeah, it's pretty simple. 3 paragraphs are pretty simple. You'll have to be quick. Okay, so I'll do 3 groups. And groups are done. Please join your groups. We have 15 minutes.
Will discuss one paragraph.
Sorry,
Krishna, can you?
Hare Krishna. Krishna Priya, sorry, lot of background noise.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. That's what it's just, yes, 3 paragraphs. Discuss all the 3 paragraphs or 1 paragraph.
Sorry, Krishna Priya, a lot of background noise. I can't understand what you're saying. That's why I muted you. Krishna Priya? Oh, you're chatting. Okay. Hare Krishna. We're just in a group, so I'm just adding you to one team. Usha Mataji, so just go to this room. I'm just directing you. Can you join the room? Hare Krishna, we're just closing the rooms. Hare Krishna. I hope that was good discussions.
Yes, Prabhuji, as always.
Okay, great. So let's see your learnings. Let's wait for another 30 seconds for other teams to come in. So any quick thoughts or questions you had? Everything was clear? 3 paragraphs?
Yes, Prabhuji, I think so.
Okay, great. So another 10 seconds.
After a very long time, we did this. Even the quiz today, this
Yeah.
discussion also.
I did it for the first time, Prabhuji.
Oh, this has been standard for a long time. This is how we did learning for most of Bhagavad Gita also. Okay, great. So let's look at team 1. Aruna Mataji, Ashish Prabhu, Pratibha Mataji, Kumud Gopal Prabhu, Parvati Mataji, Rashmi Agrawal Mataji, and Usha Mataji. Okay, let's see what you have come up with as your understanding of the first 3 paragraphs. Go ahead. You
Prabhuji,
can
can I
present.
share the screen, please?
Yeah, you have access. I think. Great. You can put it on presentation mode. Yeah, fantastic. Oh, great. Okay, go ahead.
Hare Krishna, everyone. So I'll start with the first paragraph. So in this first paragraph, Srila Prabhupada has explained 3 levels understandings of Supreme Lord, which is impersonal Brahman, Paramatma, and Bhagwan. Impersonal Brahman is a Sat feature, and Paramatma is a Sat Chit, and Bhagwan is Sat Chit Ananda. Vigraha
Yes.
form, which is complete whole, is not formless, and the Supreme Lord is complete in himself. I mean, he contains within and beyond our experience. So he is complete in himself. I mean, even if we understand a little part of it, but still he will always remain complete in
Very
himself.
nice. Very nice. It's a realization aspect that we need to have. Okay, good. We will see others also on this point. Okay, next one.
In paragraph 2, the Supreme Personality, in paragraph 2, it is mentioned that Supreme Personality of Godhead has created everything and everything emanates from Him. He can emanate by His complete arrangement. So
Very
we can
nice.
give the reference where Lord Krishna is already saying that Aham Sarvasya Prabhu, Chaturshloki Bhagavad Gita. So he is saying that everything emanates from me and I am the one who creates the spiritual world and the material world.
Very
So
nice. Very nice.
this is what the understanding of the paragraph
Yeah.
2
So
is.
everything comes from Krishna is what we can comprehend in this particular aspect
Yes,
paragraph.
yes,
Yes, very good.
yes.
Okay. Good. Last one.
Yeah, Hare Krishna Prabhuji. In
Go
this
ahead, Master.
para 3, it was mentioned that human beings have given chance to break the cycle. this is by understanding the completeness of the Supreme Personality of Godhead.
Very
Actually,
nice.
we have proper discharge of our free will, but we are not using it, and we are again going into the species of like that 84 lakhs. We keep uh, what
Species, yeah,
birth
yoni.
species. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this we can refer from 2.13. Dehinosmi yata dehe kaumaram yovanam jara tata dehantara prapti dinastatrana muhyati. As the embodied soul continuously passes in his body from boyhood to youth to old age, the soul similarly passes into another body at death. A sober person is not bewildered by such a change. So what we can understand is we have to realize the God and we have to surrender to God according to the bona fide.
Acharya.
We should follow a bona fide disciplic succession
Very
and
nice,
follow it.
very nice, very nice. So three key points very nicely mentioned. Yeah, first point mentioned about the Supreme Lord and his expansive nature. Yeah, second part is about Lord Krishna creating everything, and everything includes the human species. And what do the human species do? They have created going through the cycles because he has created also 8.4 million different species. Yeah, okay, great, good understanding. Let's see what the other teams have done.
In
Let's
fact,
go
Prabhuji, I want
to
to add one
go
thing
ahead.
in that
Yeah.
third paragraph, that
Mm-hmm.
Srila Prabhupada has very nicely explained the comparison between the incomplete and complete, that how this material world is incomplete but still real,
Very nice.
and
Yes.
this real and incompleteness, with incomplete knowledge, you can still understand the complete whole.
Very
So,
nice.
yeah, so
Yeah.
this is
True.
something I really
Very,
like.
very nice. Good. Let's look at room team two, which is Aditya Prabhuji, Anadiradhika, Mamta Madhji, Rashmi, and Sachin Prabhuji. Go ahead.
I can share the screen.
Yeah. Okay, put it in presentation mode. That's easier.
Is it visible?
Okay, great. Yeah.
Aditya Prabhu, you want to explain?
Sure. Hare Krishna. Sure. Hare Krishna. So first paragraph, we gave the heading about complete whole, because
Hmm.
it includes the three realizations of the complete whole. One is impersonal Brahman, that is Sat, that is eternity. Paramatma is Sat and Chit, that is eternity and knowledge. And
Very nice.
Bhagwan is Satchit Ananda, that is eternity, knowledge, and bliss. So Krishna has a form, its form is called Satchidananda Vigraha. This is absolute truth. And he is also the complete whole. And since he is complete whole, he is not formless. So
Very
this is
nice.
our understanding.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna.
Very nice. Many times what happens, people think because there is a form, which means there is limitation. Whereas here the understanding is even though there is a form of Krishna, he is unlimited. Because he has unlimited powers, he has additional powers, not that he is limited by the form. Many people think, oh, how can you limit the unlimited to a form? No, we are not limiting the unlimited to a form. We are just trying to comprehend and understand what that form is, basically. Yeah, good. Okay, go ahead.
No,
Cool.
it's not.
So in
Yeah.
this, we can add one more thing: how the Lord, who can create and manifest this all forms, how he can be formless. So how he is less in something which he has created. So he has to be complete in the sense of form
Very
also.
nice.
So he's
Very nice. Yes. That's the same point even Rashmi was mentioning. Yes. Very nice. Yeah, correct. Good point. Okay, go ahead.
Uh, who would like
Yeah,
to explain this?
please do go ahead quick. You need to allocate people upfront itself.
So, Anadi Mataji, can you explain this?
yeah. The second para we gave the title Potencies of Krishna, because we are talking about the material universe here in this second paragraph. The material universe, although temporary, it is still complete because it has emanated from the complete whole. So even the potencies of the Lord is complete in nature, such as this material universe, which is made up of these 24 elements, although these are temporary, it can
Yes.
keep the universe intact in the matters of sustenance and maintenance.
Very nice. Yes.
There is in itself it is complete whole, so no any other living entity or any other part of the this whole is taken extra effort to maintain, because
Maintain.
yeah, the material
Very,
nature itself is in completeness, although
picture is
it
very
is
telling. Very nice.
yeah, this universe functions within its time scale of manifestation and annihilation. It may seem like it has time limit, in that it is like the born and it has the end as the complete, but and that's how it functions, and all of which are the potencies of Krishna. So this material energy, which is called inferior energy or extra energy, this is also the potency of one of the potency. That's why it is in completeness along with Krishna, because it came
Very
from
nice.
Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Nice. Very nice. Good understanding. Okay, last one. Quick.
Indu Mataji, you want to?
No, Indu Mataji is not from your
No.
team.
Mamta Mataji.
Mamta Mataji, sorry. Mamta Mataji, would you like to explain?
Hare Krishna. The third one is the importance of human form for the realization. Why we need the human form? Because in other forms we can't get the realization of Bhagwan. Originally all living beings are complete units, and however incomplete knowledge of the complete whole makes the living beings incomplete.
Very nice. Very nice.
And then a living being has to go through the all 84 lakhs species of life to qualify to take birth as human being. Then only in human form we can realize the completeness of the complete whole. If the human loses this his chance of realization, they need to go through the same evolution cycle to get the chance again to know the complete whole or absolute truth. Again, we have to go through this 84 lakhs of species. Again, we need to take birth.
Very nice. Very nice. Yeah. So that is the important understanding that we have to. Why is the need to understand this complete whole? And who can tell us about the complete whole? It's only the Vedas. And therefore, we study the scripture. Therefore, we study the Vedas, because only again in the human form of life can we understand the Vedas. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice picture. Good. 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 Last team. All your team members have run away. I think they're already out of time. That's why. No problem. Yeah, Akarsh Prabhuji, Anita Mataji, Indu Mataji. Please, let's quickly do
Yeah.
this. Go ahead.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Can you see my screen, Guruji?
Yes, we can.
Okay.
You
And
have to
can
share
you
your
see my
presentation.
present? Yeah. Can you see the presentation? Hello.
Yes, now we
Can you
can
see the
see. Yeah,
presentation?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
Put it on
So
presentation mode, Mataji. Easier.
yes, I'll do that. Yeah.
It's down.
Yeah. Slideshow. Yeah. So we began with understanding that this is the knowledge given to us through the Isopanishad, and we reflected a bit on the invocation,
Very
and
nice.
yeah, we went with the verbatim and tried to interpret it. Miss Indu Mataji, would you like to start? Or
Yes, Manaji.
yeah.
Here, Prabhuji, we have seen that Lord Krishna is a complete form, that is Satchit Anand, and the other two form is coming from is, that is impersonal Brahman is having a Sat feature, and while the Paramatma is having a Sat and Chit both features. So since the Krishna is in the form of Vigra, so he cannot be formless. He is a complete form, and
Very nice.
we understood this from the first
Yeah,
paragraph.
very
So
nice. The
we
very first paragraph of the purport.
yes.
Good. Yeah,
Then
Anita Mataji, go ahead.
yeah, the second paragraph, what I concluded was that the Lord Krishna is a manager of this universe,
Very
and
nice.
he has given us this phenomenal world which is complete in itself, and he maintains it for us. He has provided everything on earth for survival and prosperity of the humans, and even the elements that make this livable, which is of course a temporary manifestation, and it undergoes the maintenance according to the timeline and the time cycle that is given. I mean, is discussed earlier. What I took away from this was that the time scale you referred was maybe the different yugas, and
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so when there is a manifestation and then there is a de-manifestation for, and that's a time when Krishna comes in different avatars to settle
Right.
the dharma in on the
Mm.
earth. This is my way thing of
Correct.
understanding.
There's the beginning and the end. Yeah.
Yes, the beginning. And example, I thought of giving is a nature or a forest, which is always in the auto mode. No human intervention is needed, yet it's grows, prospers, survive. So nature is made so beautiful. There is no need for us
Very
to,
nice.
disrupt this what is given to us by Lord Himself,
Yeah.
which is in a perfect form.
Very nice. I
And
like the picture that you put the Virat form, because the Virat
yes,
Rupa is also the nature
yes,
aspect of the Lord.
yes,
Very
correct,
nice. As part of the Virat Rupa, everything is happening. Virat Rupa is Krishna in the universe, in the current
yeah,
universe, and everything is happening because of Krishna. Very nice.
correct.
Okay. Okay. Very good. Last paragraph.
And the
So in
lack
the
of,
last,
yeah,
okay, Mataji, you can proceed.
no,
Indu
go
Mataji, go
ahead.
ahead.
Yeah,
So, Prabhuji, it is explained that all the living entities, since we all are coming from the Krishna itself, so everything is from Krishna, so everything is complete in its own form. But we experience the incompleteness because we are not having the knowledge of the
Very nice.
complete whole, that is Krishna. So, if we want to come out of the cycle of disease, old age, and death, we have to understand this knowledge which is given by Vedas. So I understood this
Very
from the
nice. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, so completeness, this part is very important. Yeah, that incompleteness is experienced because of lack of knowledge. And therefore, we need something which is beyond some help to understand what this lack of knowledge is. So that comes from the Vedas. And that's where this invocation mantra becomes very, very important. Very nice, very nice. I think we're already out of time. Uh, so let's quickly close with okay, give me, uh, yeah, so can you give me control back? Okay, yeah. Yeah, so yeah, like we see in this very important part that we've seen in the sensory defects that we have. Yeah, as in the dog having more stronger sense of smell. Yeah, or bees can seeing infrared, ultraviolet light. We can't see, which means our senses are imperfect. Therefore, knowledge cannot be acquired, and therefore we need all these different illusions that we have. So knowledge can be acquired only from the Vedas. What does the Veda say? The very first shloka the Veda says, or the Upanishad say, is how is the nature of the Supreme? The nature of the Supreme is that he is complete in every aspect. Yeah, and how complete he is, that even you take something out of it, he will still remain complete. That is what the understanding of the nature by given by our acharya. So when the specific Ishopanishad was being this Ishopanishad was being written, the one of the first questions that was needed to be answering is the nature of the Lord. Yeah, and that is what is getting explained as the very first part. So if you remember our vision, so we are now trying to see the Lord. So we're trying to understand the foundational knowledge about the Supreme Person. Yeah. So good, Hare Krishna. Thank you so much. Uh, we will do a little bit of homework like always. Yeah, I'm going to emphasize on some homework, is which is the remaining two paragraphs. Yeah, I want you to read those two paragraphs. Yeah, and in your mind come up with important points that are the two understandings of those two of the remaining paragraphs. Okay, everybody's clear what to do? Fantastic. Okay, then, so let's close with closing prayers. एकं शास्त्रं देवकीपुत्रगीतम् एको देवो देवकीपुत्र एव एको मन्त्रः तस्य नामानि यानि कर्मापि एकं तस्य देवस्य सेवा त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय हरये परमात्मने प्रणतः क्लेशनाशाय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकीनन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं कात्यायनी महामाये महायोगिन्यधीश्वरी नन्दगोपसुतं देवी पतिं मे कुरुते नमः श्रीकृष्णः शरणं मम दासोऽहं कृष्ण तवास्मि श्रीकृष्णः शरणं मम दासोऽहं कृष्ण तवास्मि श्रीकृष्णः शरणं मम दासोऽहं कृष्ण तवास्मि हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण श्री ईशोपनिषद
हरे
पाठ
कृष्ण